It was just two different worlds being so close to each other, and at the time it seems normal for us. Like now, the global freedom that we all have seems normal, but it was not 20 years ago for so many people in Eastern Germany, in Eastern Europe. I would also like to stress that that we owe it to the Americans. That West Berlin kept its freedom. Last year we celebrated 60 years of the Berlin Airlift. In 1948, actually, the Soviets closed down the road access to Berlin, and they wanted that West Berlin fall into their area. And the US Air Force actually, for a year and a half, was flying supplies into West Berlin. And I was speaking at the beginning of last month. Angela Merkel, our Chancellor, spoke to both houses of Congress, and she wanted that a veteran airlift pilot be there as a guest. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come, but I spoke with him several times. He will be 90 years next year, and actually is Colonel retired Gail Halverson, a true hero, I think, because he was the one who threw chocolate with little parachutes out of his plane, and then other pilots did like him. And that is how the word candy bomber was born. These were the planes which supplied West Berlin in 1948-49. And I myself spent the 9th of November, that is the night when the wall came down, at Eureka in Illinois. Eureka College was the alma mater of Ronald Reagan. And there, of course, it was commemorated Reagan's speech in front of the Berlin Wall. And it's quite interesting the famous words, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. And it is actually very interesting, as actually what he also said in this speech. I read the speech before I went there. I wasn't aware that he, for example, he said to the people in Eastern Europe, we know that you listen to us. We know that we are your hope. You know, we know that you would like to live like we do, that you want freedom. And in a lot of people in Western Europe, in the 80s, certainly, when I was a student, have a little bit forgotten about that. The wish of the people in Eastern Europe and also Eastern Germany to enjoy freedom. And that is probably what should be the most commemorating thing, you know, freedom. That is why also we say freedom without walls. Today in a world where we all find it self-evident, but historical events like the coming down of the wall, we say the wall fell, but it did not fall like the snow fell today. You know, it was not nature. It was made by people. It was brought down by people, and I think we should also have in mind today the courageousness of so many American soldiers who were in West Berlin defending the freedom of West Berlin, but also the people of Eastern Europe and East Germany who went to the streets in a dictatorial system, who were very courageous and who pushed the wall in, because the wall was pushed down. And actually that is what we're going to do now. I think Greg is going to choose some volunteers, and they will make the wall disappear. Thank you very much. Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, suspicious package.